welcome back to Creations by Simone. Okay guys, I'm back. I told you I'd be back with some fantastic creations, and I am back and I have some graduation creations. As we know, 2019 graduation season is upon us, and I just wanted to share with you all the fantastic graduation creations that I have. Most of the creations are, I'm going to say most of them, I'm going to say all of them, are relatively expensive. All these items I got from the Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, and these are quick, simple, and easy ideals that you can use for a graduation party, or you can just give it to your graduate as a special gift. So guys, if you like them, please give me a big thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, I'm going to have a series of 3 videos. I couldn't fit them all on one, but I'm going to have a series of 3 graduation videos. So as usual, my glue gun is heating up and I am ready to go. And as I always say, let's do this. We will need wine glasses from IKEA, glue sticks, black buttons, preferably the ones without the holes in the center, wired ribbon of your choice and small ribbon for diploma, orange thread or any color thread, white construction paper, last but not least, black construction paper. Okay guys, let's do this now. And as you can see, I've already pre-cut the items that we're going to need. And as you can see here, this is the base of the hat. And I have my wine glass as well. Now, what I'm going to do is we have to take this strip portion and we have to measure it around the glass, because this is what the top of the hat is going to sit on. So we have to make sure that that is measured correctly. All right. So let me put that back on there, and as you can see, that fits really good. We don't want it too loose, we don't want it too tight, but we want it just right. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and let me measure one more time, guys, just to make sure this is correct. I want to get a good fit here. All right, so perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And once I cut this, then we will glue it with our hot glue. Let me measure that again. Okay, that fits perfect. Now we're going to put our hot glue on here and just add that in. No special trick to it. Just put the glue there. All right. Now we're going to sit it on top of our glass just to make sure that it fits correctly, and it does. And as you can see, that's the base. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the square portion that we cut, and that is going to be added to the top of our hat. See, it gives it that graduation look. All right guys, let's go to the next step. All right, let's add the hot glue on the rim of this bottom portion. All right, so as you can see, I'm just adding my hot glue. Now, as I always say, when you're working with this glue, you have to work really quick. Hot glue dries so quick, and then you have to add more of it. Dries, and then it just starts looking messy after that. So make sure you work fast, safely but fast. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add this to the square portion that I cut out. Remember, it's the top portion of our hat. Press down gently because you want to make sure that sticks. Okay, so here I'm just going to keep continuing to press, and then we'll go ahead and add it to our glass. Okay, let's set the hat on top just to make sure everything fits correctly. And it does, guys. This is so cute. Look at that. Oh, that is so cute. This is going to be so awesome when we finish. All right, well, now we're going to go ahead and add our tassel, and this is the orange thread that I got from Walmart. Once again, you can use any type of color you want, whatever your colors of your school are, you can use that as well. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to just place this in the center just to make sure that we have it correctly before we glue it down. And as you can see, that is perfect. All right, so I got the glue gun here. Now we are going to glue the thread onto the top of the graduation hat. Now before we do that, just make sure you just twist the ends of it so you just don't have thread everywhere. All right, so we'll add a little glue on the thread, and then we will place that directly in the center of our graduation hat. Put a little bit more glue on there just to make sure it sticks. and just twist it around a little bit. All right, so next we're going to add our button. This is going to go directly on top of the thread. Okay, so we will put a little more glue there, and then we will add our button on top. Oh, look how cute this is. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. All right, and as you can see, we have created the tassel. All right, guys. Tassel has been added and the button as well. Now let's just sit this back on top of our glass just to make sure that it looks good. Now, it does look good, but at the end we have a few little, it's just not even. So what I always do is I just cut it just to make sure that it's even. It gives it a better look. And let me see, we cut the edges here, and I am having a hard time, you guys, I tell you. Dull scissors always when you're taping your video. But we are going to get this. All right, let's just try it this way. Let me take it and just cut it straight across here. And voila, it worked. All right, so now as you can see, that gives it a little better look because the ends are even and not, you know, all different lengths. All right, so we will move on to our next step. Okay guys, as you can see, this came out absolutely beautiful. The hat came out well, the tassel, and also the hat, it sits perfectly on top of the wine glass. All right, now we're going to go to our next step, and that's going to be making the decorative bow, which we're going to place at the bottom of our wine glass. Now this ribbon I got from Joann's Fabric, and this is wired ribbon, which means it has wire on the sides of the ribbon, and it's already in there, so I mean, you don't have to do anything special. As you can see, it's very flexible, and I like to use this type of ribbon when I'm making my bows because it gives the bows more volume. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and just make an ordinary bow. I'm a pro at this, guys, because I have 4 girls and I'm like a pro at making bows. Okay, so we're going to do this very, very tight because we don't want the bow to come loose when we add it to the bottom of our wine glass. All right, so we'll just pull that tight and make sure that it's even. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut the other side because we have to make that even. We have to make that lined up. And when you're cutting, make sure that you get all the unraveled pieces off. I also like to cut diagonally. It makes the bow look better, and also it helps that the bow doesn't unravel at the ends. And you want it to look really nice when you place it at the bottom of the glass. All right, let me just make sure that I have that all evened up there. All right, let me just cut a little more just because I'm such a perfectionist. I want to make sure this looks right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to the bottom of our wine glass. And as you can see how beautiful that looks and how pretty that looks. Okay, guys, let's go to the next step. Okay, now that we finished the ribbon, I am going to go ahead and just pull it out a little bit to give it more volume, as you can see. Now this is the purpose of the wired ribbon, and this is why I like to use it. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and put this at the bottom of our wine glass, and what you're gonna do is just put some hot glue on the back of the ribbon. Make sure you put plenty on so it will not come off, and then we're just gonna stick it to the bottom of the glass. You can put it however you want because we're gonna put the diploma in the center of that. So however you want to present it would be fine. I normally just put mine to the side of the glass. And as you can see. All right, that looks so neat. Oh, I'm just loving this project. This is so cute. All right, well, we have our ribbon. Now let's go on to the diplomas. All right, guys, let's do this. Okay, now that we have finished our hat, our ribbon, we are going to go on to the next step, which is our diploma. For this, we're going to need some white construction paper. Now, what you're going to do is just cut out a very small square. You don't have to measure anything. Just keep in mind that this has to go in the center of our ribbon. So make sure you just cut it out according to that. All right, now that we have that cut, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to sort of bend the construction paper first before I start rolling, just to make it easier to roll. All right, now you just roll it up like you're rolling a scroll or something. Just roll that up completely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little hot glue just so it will stay together and it won't come apart. Just put a dab in there because you don't want too much. You don't want anything protruding out. All right. So now that is secure. I love this. This is going to be so cute. I can't wait. I can't wait. I just cannot wait, you guys. Okay, so now I've finished with the diploma. Our next step is to add the ribbon. And as you can see, I just set it up there. It does look cute, but it's going to look even cuter, guys. All right, so I have the blue ribbon here. Also, we got this from Joann's Fabric as well. And we're just going to take a piece of that ribbon and we're going to tie it around the center of our diploma. All right, so just tie it, and then I would actually do a double knot just to make sure that it doesn't come loose. So I tied it once. Let me go ahead and try to do that again. And make sure you put it pretty tight, guys, because you want it to stay. And put one more in here just to make sure it's secure. I'm having a time here, guys. It's really hard to do creations with nails, but I always get through it, and I will this time too. Okay, so we have that tied. Now, this is a little long. I think I cut too much. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the strings just a little. Not too short, because we do still want it to look like a diploma. All right? All right, so as you can see, that's just enough. All right, so now we're going to go on to our next step. Now, as you can see, I've already cut the ribbon, but the ribbon looks straight. And normally when you look at a diploma or a scroll, they have that like sort of curled ribbon. So what you're going to do is just take your scissors. As you know, you can always use scissors to make a ribbon much more curlier. You just have to pull the scissor directly on the ribbon and just like scrape it, I guess you can say. All right, and once you do that, the ribbon automatically curls. We don't want it too curly, but just enough to look like a diploma. All right, and make sure you cut any ends if they don't look even or if they look a little raggedy. So, all right, guys, this diploma looks pretty awesome, I think. Okay, straighten it up here, because we want it to look not awesome, we want it to look its best. That's what we strive for here at Creations by Simone. Okay, guys, so now I am going to just put a little glue here at the back of the diploma, and then we are going to place it in the center of our ribbon. See that? See how we did that? And that looks absolutely awesome. I love it. This is a cute creation, I tell you. All right, guys, well, let's go to our next step. All right, guys, another creation down here at Creations by Simone, and they came out absolutely wonderful, you guys. Now, I did want to add a side note to these. I made these for wine because we are going to be serving wine at our graduation party, but I wanted to give it a little bit more festive look. I wanted to offer the guests an opportunity to have something sweet before they had their wine. So you can add candy to these as well. I'm going to present the candy in my glasses on the day of my graduation party, and I thought this was just a really neat idea. So you can either do it with the candy or without the candy. Either way, it's a really neat creation. As far as the colors are concerned, you can use any type of ribbon you want, any type of tassels, color tassels that you want as well. I used orange and blue because my daughter just graduated from Morgan State University. Go Bears. And I wanted to represent our HBCUs. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to say thank you once again for stopping by my page. I hope you enjoyed this creation. If you have a graduation coming up, please try it. I'm telling you, it's so easy to make, and you will be so pleased with the outcome. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by. Please give me a big thumbs up if you liked the video, and please like, share, and subscribe. All right, guys. See you soon with another creation here at Creations by Simone. Bye.